Hello? Let me say this before you waste your time. Most people are detoxing the wrong way. Now, I want you to understand, have you ever tried to do a cleanse or a detox and then at the end of it, you ended up basically in a worse position than you were in the first place? The reason why most people end up like this is because they don't really have a strategy. Most people, they just go in there. I see it all the time. People, they buy random detox products. They might get some black seed oil. They may get some soursop, parasite cleanse, and they have no real strategy. And what happens is at the end of it, they're tired and they get no results. They're inconsistent. And then they try to say, well, the detox didn't work. Well, it's not that the detox didn't work. It's that you didn't properly work it. So in this video, that's what we're going to talk about, is some strategy so you can get the best out of your detox. Now, if you don't know who I am Jackson 360. Yes, I am your performance architect. I'm here to really help you with getting an alignment and optimizing your internal systems and your external systems. But we'll talk more about that later. So when it comes to these situations, first of all, let's talk about why is detoxing so important, and more importantly, what is a detox? Most people don't even know what a detox is. So a detox is your body's way of eliminating toxins, and your body has natural ways of doing this. That's like when you sweat, that's a detox. When you're going to the sauna is a detox. When you're using the bathroom, your urination or defecation, detox. Those are just a couple different ways. Or even if you get pimples on your body and they're coming out your skin and acne, that's also a form of a detox. Anytime you got toxins and poisons and acid in your body, when it comes out and eliminating that, that's the detox. And it happens primarily through our lymphatic system, right? That is our major lymphatic system. And so much of that is controlled by the kidneys and also by our adrenal glands. But then you got other stuff like your digestive system, your colon, and so much more. But why is detoxing important? Because if you don't take out the trash, it's just like if you eat every day, you got to wash the dishes and you have to take out the trash. If you don't take out the trash in your house, you're going to have a dirty house. So we want to have a clean body. It's a lot of people that may look good on the outside, but they're very dirty and unhealthy on the inside. So let's talk about that, about how you can be able to better maximize on your money and also maximize on your detox. So first, let's just say this. Let's look at some action steps that you can take. So first, when it comes to action steps, is the number one thing you can do for a detox. The number one thing is to stop eating toxic things. Stop eating toxic things. That is a lot of the processed food that a lot of folks are eating. That's a lot of the dairy, things that your body can't naturally normally digest that's causing you to be clogged up. You want to stop eating that stuff. For so many people, they will do way better if they stop drinking alcohol, they stop smoking, stop being around negative people, negative energy, and things that bring you down, even sometimes low frequency music. But that's number one, is you want to stop cleaning. You know how many times I hear people that say, if I take this parasite cleanse, is it okay if I take a cleanse and then go eat me some chicken? Well, no, fried chicken. Or can I take this and still be able to drink this weekend? And the answer is you can, but you almost defeating the purpose. If you really want to win, the simplest thing you could do is to stop the stuff that's actually hurting you in the first place. Now, number two is we want to talk about having some general things that can support you, that you can take every day. What's general things? That means like sea moss. That means fruit is another really good one, right? Things that are going to hydrate the body, things that are going to help with getting rid of acid in the body. Those things, these are going to be your tools, your herbal teas, the bitters that you use, or the black seed oil. So these are your tools that's going to help you get your system moving. But ultimately, when it comes to the detox, you got to understand you have to move your body. You have to move that lymphatic system, right? You got to shake things up. So with that being said, you have to do things like taking 10 minutes or so to do some jumping jacks, get your body moving up and down. you have to do the lymphatic cleanses and get massages. And I know you like massages, and that's the reason why you like them so much, because it's actually cleansing and very healing for your body. So it's very important that you are moving your body around, all right? And you want to focus on being consistent. That means you got to have a regimen that you're using. And so we're going to talk more about this in other videos, but I want to give you that baseline is you want to be consistent with your regimen, have your tools, and you have to really track how your body is responding. All right. Most people give up on the detox. For example, they'll start taking, let's say, a parasite cleanse. And as they're taking it, they will notice they may have acne or pimples on their face. And they say, oh, maybe I'm having an allergic reaction. So they stop taking it, which is a detox. Remember, I said it's pimples and mucus and stuff coming out of your body through your lymphatic system. So with that being said, don't stop. If you see like pimples and things forming, that's a sign that you need to keep detoxing, because now you're drawing toxins, that lymph is coming out of those organs, and they get into they coming through the bloodstream to come through your skin, and you don't want to stop in the middle of a detox because you don't want toxins to be in your blood. That's the last thing you want to do. So that means complete your detox is my point. But I want you to understand, I'm not a doctor, and I'm not trying to act like I'm one. I am simply Jackson. I'm a 360. I am a researcher who likes to share information with folks for you to add this to your research. All right. And we also do business where we do have access to herbs like this. So if you want to find herbs like the sea moss, the soursop bitters, you can find them at the Culture Connection 360. Also, I meant to say this too. You can go to cultureconnection360.com where you can find these products. But also you got stuff like African soap, which is a skin detox. But we're going to talk about that in another video.